Should I lower the camera a little bit? It looks okay, doesn't it? Or
That's okay.
high up on the cords?
No, it's fine.
Okay.
No, it's good. Welcome you back to the Mountain View Buffaloes Gymnasium in Mountain View, Wyoming, where they're taking part in the Bridger Valley Tournament this weekend. A lot of basketball action coming your way right here on mylocalradio.com. Mountain View School Buffaloes basketball is now online with mylocalradio.com presenting this video stream of Buffaloes basketball. It's being brought to you by Rocky Mountain Yeti Group of Evanston, featuring quality Dodge, Chrysler, Jeep, and Ram vehicles. By Wyoming Dental Specialties. They have orthodontists, endodontists, and oral surgeons for your oral health. By Auto Farm Castle Rock Chevrolet of Evanston. They're a different kind of dealer. Westar Printing of Evanston for all of your printing needs, including graduation announcements. Rocky Mountain Signs of Evanston for all of your signage needs in Wyoming, Utah, and Idaho. And by Chad's Automotive of Evanston. No jobs are too big or too small. They're always fair, always honest at Chad's Automotive. And by mylocalradio.com. So, Buffalo roundball fans, pop yourself some popcorn, make some hot chocolate, and pull up your favorite chair because the Mountain View Buffaloes basketball is online at mylocalradio.com. A lot of action going on today here in Mountain View, and a lot of it going on over in Lyman, too, at the same time. We just watched a game that was full of fouls. It was the Mountain View Junior Varsity girls team against the Green River Junior Varsity girls team. They were in the double bonus when they entered the fourth quarter, and all kinds of fouls being called. They went to the line back and forth, back and forth. It looked like Green River had them put away, but the Mountain View Buffaloes Junior Varsity ladies team made a comeback right at the end, but it finally went down to defeat 48-46 for the Green River Lady Wolves in the junior varsity contest that just got over here on this court. That is why we're getting our broadcast started late here in Mountain View this afternoon. It was scheduled to get going about 12:30, and this is the first time all tournament long that a game has been pushed back that I know of here in this Bridger Valley tournament in the last couple of days. So we have about 3 minutes until they're underway with the tip-off, so we're going to take a break. We'll be back in a couple of minutes. You're listening to Lady Buffalo Basketball on mylocalradio.com.
When you have your vehicle serviced by the experienced, certified technicians at Rocky Mountain Yeti, you'll have a legendary experience. With a comfortable customer waiting area, you can watch the big screen television or use the free Wi-Fi while you enjoy free hot waffles with ice cream. Our professional technicians work on all makes and models and handle everything from routine service to major repair. Stop in today, 100 Wasatch Road, Evanston. Visit www.yetiauto.group. Rocky Mountain Yeti, legend driven.
Superior Rental is Evanston's only full-service rental equipment store. We have what you need to get the job done. Backhoes, trenchers, excavators, air compressors, jackhammers, concrete tools, hammer drills, aerators, tillers, power rakes, forklifts, log splitters, tables and chairs, popcorn, snow cone, and cotton candy machines. Alright, you get the picture. You don't have to own when you can rent. From Superior Rental, 371 Prospector Drive in Evanston.
What lives in your ductwork? Creepy, crawly spiders, rodents, old pet hair and dander, dust. It's a fact. Whatever's lingering in your ductwork is the same thing you're breathing in the air.
I've got great news. The professionals at Landmark Plumbing and Heating have all the equipment needed to clean out the ductwork in your house. This is Lane Bowen, owner of Landmark Plumbing and Heating. Let us help you breathe easier by cleaning out your ductwork. Call us today to schedule an appointment. 789-8793.
Welcome to Chad's Automotive. How can I help you?
You know you have the best mechanic when you find yourself referring your friends to him. A large number of customers at Chad's Automotives are referrals from other satisfied customers. Chad and his team are honest and do their best for every single customer. When you think about it, if you wouldn't refer your mechanic to a friend, you're probably using the wrong mechanic. Call Chad's Automotive today. Everything from routine maintenance to major repair. 307-789-8263. That's 307-789-8263.
And we welcome you back to the beginning of this game against the Green River Wolves and the Lady Buffaloes from Mountain View. We're in Mountain View High School's gymnasium. The late start on this game as the junior varsity game went long, and so we will get underway here in about 30 seconds as the bracketing breaks out in the varsity girls bracket here in the tournament. Lyman defeated Wind River last night to advance to the winners bracket. They will be playing Cokeville, who defeated Big Piney last night. Mountain View defeated Farson last night and advanced to this game to take on Green River, who defeated Kimmerer last night in some first-round action of the tournament. So that sets up our scene for now. Mountain View going against Green River. Now, if Lyman can beat Cokeville in a game that is going on as we speak, and Mountain View can beat Green River in this game that you're about to see here on mylocalradio.com, that is going to set up a championship game between the Lyman Lady Eagles and the Mountain View Lady Buffaloes, and we will have that for you at 6:30 tonight if, in fact, that does come about. If one of the two teams lose, the Lyman girls or the Mountain View girls teams lose in the games that they're playing right now, then we are going to move into the auxiliary gym here in Mountain View, and we're going to bring you the Mountain View boys game. That will start about 3:30 this afternoon. So a couple of scenarios for you. We'll let you know by the end of the game, and you keep you posted online at mylocalradio.com. So we're underway. The ball comes into play. A long pass from out of the corner. It's a three-point play. No good. The rebound goes down to Green River. They reset their offense. They pull it outside, looking to try and toss it inside. They get it in, trying to work it more. Now it goes back outside for a three-pointer off the rim. Green River with the rebound, and there's going to be a foul on Mountain View. No, excuse me, a foul on Green River. Green River gets it down and gets a couple of points up on the board real quick for Mountain View. Green River attacking. Stolen away by Mountain View. Stolen by... Some good defense going on. It's going back and forth and back and forth. Knocked away by Green River as Mountain View was trying to make a run at the basket and break into the paint. Knocked out of bounds by Green River, so Mountain View will have the basket underneath their, or will have the out of bounds underneath their own basket. Comes in, a three-point attempt. No good. Rebound to Green River. They're pushing it all the way down the court. That's Birch. Got the rebound, pushed it down, now bringing it back out. Shot goes up off the back rim. Rebound it down to Dewey for Green River, and they're going to call a jump ball. Looks like Haley Stevens tied her up, forcing the jump ball. Inbounds pass, almost timed out. Get it in now across the half-court line. Take it back out as Mountain View sets up their offense again. Swing it around to Haley Herford, who drives in and drops down the basket. Haley with 2 points. That's 4 points for Mountain View. Green River has yet to score. Taken away, Haley makes the steal. Haley Herford. Also have Haley Stevens out there on the floor for the Buffaloes. We have Lindy Herford and Kelsey Georges. I'm missing one more. Looks like Bailey Timms, the 5 on the floor for Mountain View to start this game. Working it back, driving into the paint. Ball goes up, partially blocked. Looks like she's going to get hacked on the arm, so that will send Haley to the foul line. Foul goes against Heiser for Green River. First one is good. And the second shot is way short. That was an air ball, so that means out of bounds to Green River. Hicks takes it out of bounds, tosses it in. They get it across the timeline. She picked up the ball and almost got in a trap, but was able to pass out of it and underneath the basket. It's a basket for Birch. Layup. They're calling another jump ball, which will give possession to the Lady Wolves. Driving the baseline, up and in. Pretty little shot by Dewey. 2 points for the Wolves. Now 5-4 in favor of Mountain View here in first quarter action. A lot of quick action. Fighting for the rebound, now breaking out the pass. Green River going the other way. And the pass too long going in for the cut under the basket. They threw it away. It'll turn over to Lady Buffaloes from Mountain View. 4:57 left in first quarter action. 5-4 on the mylocalradio.com scoreboard. Mountain View with the ball. Driving to the basket, and a foul. It was Lindy Herford taking that ball to the basket as she got into traffic down in the paint, down low. A blocking foul goes up against number 25. That would be Brady of the Lady Wolves. First basket for Herford is good. It gives her 4 points in this first quarter. Second basket is good. 7-4 in favor of the Lady Buffaloes on the mylocalradio.com scoreboard. Half-court trap, they break it. Now a long shot from downtown is good. 3 points goes in for Hicks. Now they're trying to trap the Lady Buffaloes in the backcourt. They ended up tripping her. So she goes down. Foul goes on the board for Brady. Buffaloes will take it out of bounds. Tie ball game, 7-7. 4:26 left in first quarter action. Here from Mountain View today. Little stutter step, tries to dribble it in, ends up passing it out. Again, trying to penetrate. This time it's taken away by the Lady Wolves, who run their fast break. And 2 points fall in. That was Dewey with the layup for the Wolves. And off the foot of Lindy Herford, rather. Turnover goes to the Wolves. Heiser dribbling the ball, setting up the offense. Comes out, the pick happens. She drives into the paint, misses. Rebound Wolves, misses, rebound Wolves, and make it. Get up 2 points for Heiser. As the Wolves are now up by 4 points, 11-7 on the mylocalradio.com scoreboard. First quarter action. Nice little push between two defenders, and the ball goes up and in for Charity Harmon. 2 points for the Buffaloes. They take the steal. And a bad pass throws the ball away. Goes right back to the Wolves after a fun defensive steal. Some substitutions coming in. Looks like Kelsey Georgis going to come in, and Haley Stevens goes out for the Buffaloes. Across the timeline, trying to drive into the paint, couldn't make it in, gets the pass in, and a foul is going to be committed on Hicks. Wait for the referee's indication. Foul will be against Haley Herford. That's her first foul. That will send Hicks to the line. First is good. 12-9. Wolves out in front on the MyLocalRadio.com scoreboard. Second is up and good. Pair of a pair of free throws makes it 13-9 in favor of the Wolves. First quarter action, 3 minutes left. Buffaloes with the ball, passing it around the top of the key. All the way across court. Now down into the paint, in and out. This will be a three-point attempt. They're going to call a foul on the rebound on Lindy Herford. That's her first. That gives the Wolves the ball. Passing it around the outside and travel. Travel called on Dewey. Turns the ball over to the Buffaloes. 2:27 left in first quarter action. It is the Buffaloes 9, the Wolves 13. MyLocalRadio.com scoreboard. Passing it around, goes into the paint, goes back out, now to the top of the key. Back into the foul line and back out for a three-pointer, which is off the rim. The rim goes down to Timms, who puts it up and misses but is fouled. She'll go to the foul line. Foul in the attempt of the shot. This foul will go against Dewey, her first. Timms' first free throw is good. Jane and Main has the perfect place for fabulous finds, all kinds of great Christmas gifts. You'll find Jane and Main on Main Street, of course, in Lyman, 106 South Main Street for all your Christmas gift shopping. Second one is good. Just a two-point game now with 2 minutes left in the first quarter. And the takeaway, Steele on the pass. Dribbles all the way down into the basket, misses the layup, and the rebound goes to the Wolves. They're taking it down into the pass up forward, and the layup attempted. Number 40 is not. I have her as Tanya Crowder. She's a true freshman. She is at the charity stripe. Getting hacked on that shot attempt. Misses the first one. Minute 49 left in the first quarter. And misses the second. Lyman rebounds, brings it across the timeline. Excuse me, Mountain View, not Lyman. Mountain View trying to save the ball. They turn it over, and a fast break broke open for Green River, and they made good use of it as Hicks hits the layup on the fast break. That is going to bring up a timeout called by Mountain View. So with a minute 30 left on the clock in the first quarter, it is Green River 15, Mountain View 11 on the MyLocalRadio.com scoreboard. Back in a moment on MyLocalRadio.com.
You're in good hands when you choose Dr. Stosage and Dr. Buick at Wyoming Dental Specialties for dental implants and wisdom tooth extractions. They work with passion and focus. They use techniques and technologies that are modern and precise. With 2 decades of experience, their skills are highly specialized. If you need teeth extractions or dental implants placed, come see Dr. Stosage or Dr. Buick at Wyoming Dental Specialties, 50 Park Road, or call us at 307-789-9034.
Covelo Auto Farm Services at 80 Reese Road in Mountain View, helping us with our broadcast here. One of our great sponsors, Covelo Auto Service, complete auto repair and service on vehicles and farm and ranch equipment. All kinds of great help. You can get it at Covelo Auto Farm Service, 80 Reese Road in Mountain View. Minute and a half left in this first quarter. Green River up by 4. Mountain View has the ball. Inbounds goes into Harmon. And the layup way high goes up over the top of the backboard and out of bounds. Bailey Hewitt, a little bit too anxious there. The turnover sends the ball back to Green River. Nice passing. Got it right in underneath the basket where they needed it for an easy layup. Birch drops it in for 2 more points. Shot attempt by Mountain View, no good. Rebound and another fast break opportunity that they couldn't quite put together for the Green River Wolves. Although last touch by Mountain View, so Green River will have the ball out underneath their basket as Mountain View makes an adjustment in their roster. Throwing it out, almost goes over the timeline as they get the ball inbound, back into play. Tried to throw it inside and it was blocked and taken away by Timms. Turnover sends it back to Mountain View with 37 seconds left on the clock. They're trying to get some points in before the end of the first quarter. Again, Timms trying to fight for the rebound, rolling around. Looks like it was tied up between Hewitt and number 4, Heiser, for that will give possession to Mountain View. They'll inbound under their own basket. Taking it out to the top of the circle. Back in, control, the pass kind of wild, wasn't able to control it, it went out of bounds. So Mountain View turns it over again. Green River inbounds. Taking their time down the court. They have a 6-point lead at 17-11, Green River, with 15 seconds left in the first quarter. Long three from 3 feet beyond the three-pointer. That missed. Rebound to Green River. They send it back out. Set up again. Drive to the paint. Try the layup. That misses. And they're going to give it to Mountain View as she steps on the line trying to get the rebound. Almost stolen away by the Green River Wolves, but that is the end of the first period. So at the end of the first period, as we look at the scoreboard, we see Green River Lady Wolves 17, the Mountain View Lady Buffaloes 11. 3 more quarters to go. We'll be back with all of the action for you right here on mylocalradio.com. Attention sports teams, coaches, athletic directors, administrators, and parents and fans of high school sports all across Wyoming. When you're in Casper, stay at the Hilton Garden Inn Casper. With spacious guest rooms, a beautiful indoor pool and hot tub, and delicious family restaurant, you'll find everything you need to have your athletes rested and ready to do their best. For all of your team and fan hotel accommodations in Casper, call 307-266-1300. The Hilton Garden Inn, Casper. Broadcast today also being brought to you by Reese Auto Service here in Lyman. Doug Reese helping us bring you this broadcast. Work on everything from generators to mowers to snow blowers, semis, farm equipment. If it has a motor, they'll work on it and they'll repair it at Reese Auto Service at 541 Highway 413 in Lyman. Call 747-6450 with any questions you might have about mechanics. Reese Auto Service. Here we go with the second quarter action. As the Wolves get the ball, they inbound it. Comes into Heiser. Walks it across the timeline. Steps sideways. The shot is up and no good. The rebound comes down to Haley Herford. She hands it off to Stevens. Back to Herford. Over to the corner, trying to find a way to get it inside. Green River running a 3-2 zone defense. It's making it hard for the Buffaloes to get that ball down inside. Turnover goes to the Wolves, who bring it across the timeline and into their offensive set. Down into the corner. And they drive into the paint, kick it back out. Over to the other corner. Heiser trying to set something up. Makes the drive, goes into the paint, and the layup. Heiser knocks down 2 points. First points of the second quarter here in Mountain View this afternoon. Partially blocked as she took it up. And it looks like it's going to be a 1-and-1. No, the foul is on number 1. That's it. Haley Stevens had the foul. That's her first foul of the game, but that caused the turnover. That will let the Wolves inbound it under Mountain View's basket. They bring it across the timeline, set up their offense. Two, three. They called a block. Well, the ball turned over. Mountain View has it again. Pass it around. Georges to Harmon, over into the corner, and the ball grabbed and taken away by Green River. That was Heiser. Stripped it out of Tim's hands and took it down and put it up for 2 more points. She has the only 4 points of this second quarter so far. Heiser from Green River. Mountain View, a long three-pointer goes in. Charity Harmon with 3 points from way downtown. Buffaloes try a layup, it misses. And the rebound goes down to Lindy Herford. Get it down to their end of the basket, kick it out so they can set up their offense. Now to Timms in the paint. She drives for the basket and makes the layup. 2 points for Timms. Green River setting up their offense. Nice little screen and roll. They get the ball into the paint and the foul comes their way. Looks like that's going to go up against Timms. That will be Timms' second foul of the match. And that will put .23 once again. Angelovich, Kelsey Angelovich. She is listed as a freshman also. She make both of those? Lyman setting up the play, and it's turned over. Fast break opportunity for and taken away by Mountain View. Tried to make one pass too many. Mountain View ran into the passing line, stripped it away, and now Mountain View has it on their end of the court. Looking to set up some offense. Whipping it back and forth and around and about. Now it's up on top of the Charity Harmon has the ball down into the corner, back to Harmon. Trying to get it into the paint. Couldn't do it. Taken away by the Wolves, who run a fast break and drop it in. That is Turner with 2 points. Three-point attempt by Harmon. Bounces off the rim. On the rebound, a push. Push called on number 23, that is Kelsey Angelovich with her first point. And that will give Mountain View the ball out of bounds under their own basket. Shot is up by Georges, misses. Rebound down. Looks like Haley Herford went to the ground with the rebound. They're going to give it back to Mountain View. Inbounding under their own basket, a nice cut. Open right down the middle. The ball goes directly in, and it was Lindy Herford with the 2 points. Beautiful inbounds play from Mountain View. They're going to say that went off the foot of one of the Buffaloes. So it's going to stay with the Wolves. They'll take it out of bounds under their own basket. Driving the baseline. Going to say she was fouled. Kelsey Georgis with a foul. Her first of the game. And it was a driving foul. Nobody's in the bonus yet. So this will be an inbound play. Into the paint, stripped away by Stevens. She takes the ball, bringing it down across the timeline. Pulls it back. Sends it back to the top of the arc. Now it's down in the paint. A give and go. She gets it over to the other side to Hewitt. Hewitt gets it back out to Georgis. Now to Hereford. Back to Hewitt. Just trying to work it around, see if they can find something open. They're going to call this one on Hicks. Hannah Hicks with her first foul, but it was the foul that put him in the bonus, so this will go to the line for 1 and 1. And she misses the front end of it. Bailey Hewitt trying for the foul shot there. Wolves bring it down, take it in under the basket, kick it back out. It goes up for an attempted three. Rebound Wolves. Back up, no good. They're going to kick it back out and reset their offense a little bit. Now driving the paint. It looks like the foul is going to go against Buffalo. It will be Haley Stevens with her second foul. And that will put the Wolves in the bonus. So this will be a one and for Dewey. Green River Wolves. First one is down. Achieve Sports Medicine, the sponsor of our broadcast. No excuses, just results. You'll find Randy Christofferson, physical therapist, at his office at 109 Main Street. Achieve Sports Medicine. Second one is missed. Rebound goes to the Wolves, who immediately make a pass, an errant pass that throws it out of bounds. That will turn it over to the Buffaloes. 2:56 left in the second quarter. It is Green River 26, Mountain View 18 on the MyLocalRadio.com scoreboard. Taking it into the paint. She could have turned and shot it right then. She was open between her and the basket. But instead, I don't think she was expecting that. She was probably expecting to get hit, as this has been a physical game. And it ends up throwing the ball out of bounds. Wolves bringing it down. 2:33 left in the first half. The lead is 8 for the Lady Wolves. Heiser trying to make something happen. Kicks it back out up top. It goes inside for Kelsey Angelovich. She tries the shot. Gets blocked out of bounds by one of the Buffaloes. The inbounds will come from underneath the basket of the Wolves. They get it in. And Angelovich drives the basket, gets blocked, once again out of bounds. This time they get it right underneath the basket. The layup goes in for Hicks. And the foul is called, so she will go to the line to see if she can make one more. 10-point lead for the Lady Wolves. 2:13 left in second quarter action. And the rebound would have been tipped out of bounds by the Buffaloes. They tried to save it, but when they did, it still went out of bounds. So it's going back to the Wolves. They inbounds off their sideline, right down in under the basket. But good defense. She missed the basket. It was a Dewey with the attempt on the basket, and it was blocked well and taken away on the rebound. Now the Buffaloes have it and are attacking their basket on the left side of the court. One attempt, no good. They get their own rebound. And a timeout is called by Mountain View. Mountain View timeout as we look up at the mylocalradio.com scoreboard. It is Green River 28, Mountain View 18, a minute 43 left in the first half. You're listening to Mountain View basketball on mylocalradio.com.
It's the Chevy Employee Discount Sale going on now at Auto Farm Castle Rock Chevrolet in Evanston. You pay what employees pay. What does that mean? Total savings of up to $11,000 on the remaining 2017s and select 2018s. And with a trade-in assist of up to $3,000, the time to buy is now. Auto Farm is stuffed with vehicles. It's the Chevy Employee Discount Sale going on now at Auto Farm. You pay what employees pay.
Auto Farm Castle Rock Chevrolet. We're a different kind of dealer.
Back to second quarter action as Buffaloes get ready to do the inbound pass underneath their own basket. Find Stevens on the wing, but she can't hit it. Rebound to the Wolves, a fast break, and they miss their layup. Rebound goes to Timms, and the Buffaloes will try and start a fast break of sorts. They slow it down, pull it back, and try and set up some offense. Timms inside, looking for a little help. Back out to Georges. Herford to Georges. Up to Stevens. Down into Timms, who turns from the foul line and attempts a shot. It bounces off the rim and is rebounded by Angelovich for the Wolves. Get it across their timeline. Trying to set stuff up. 10-point lead. 42 seconds left in the half. Wolves kind of sitting on it, letting a little time run off here. Now they shuffle it inside. They miss the layup. They get their own rebound, try and put it back up, and a foul. I think this is going to go against Timms. If so, that will be her third. She, up against Timms. And the first foul shot, no good, off the front of the rim. This is Birch shooting the foul shots. She was underneath the basket. She put up a layup off a fast break, got her own rebound, and as she was going back up again, that's when the foul happened that put her to the foul line. She misses them both and gets her own rebound off of the foul shot, picks it up, keeps it alive for the Lady Wolves, who drain it for a basket. They're going to put 2 points up for that mystery player, number 23, Angelovich. She is listed on their freshman roster, but she's been playing a lot this second quarter for the Wolves. From out in the corner, beautiful three-point shot for Haley Stevens. And at the end, she tries for a long half court. Now the other way. The whistle blows it off, says that it wouldn't have been a basket anyway. So at the end of the half, it's the Green River Lady Wolves up by 9, 30-21 on our mylocalradio.com scoreboard. You're listening to Mountain View Buffalo basketball on mylocalradio.com. It's halftime.
No matter what you need to have printed, Westar Printing is the place you want to have it done. Calendars, letterhead, envelopes, brochures, books, posters, vinyl banners, business forms, announcements, wedding invitations, and business cards are just a few examples. You can also have your favorite family photos printed on canvas or placed into a personalized family photo calendar. You will want to do business with Westar Printing. Stop in today. Westar Printing, 243 7th Street in Evanston.
We sell fun. Come see and feel the fun when you shop at Cash Honda Yamaha in Cache Valley. You and your family will have fun year-round, in the water with personal watercraft, in nature driving your side-by-side or riding your four-wheeler, or in the mountains on your snow machine. It's always fun at Cache Honda Yamaha, no matter what the season is. Our showroom is full of inventory to choose from. Start having more fun today. Visit Cache Honda Yamaha between Logan and Smithfield on Highway 91. We sell fun.
When your doctor and pharmacist work together to create a customized medication for you, it's a powerful partnership. Medication customization is called compounding. City Drug is the only pharmacy in Southwest Wyoming that offers compounded medications for hormone replacement, pain management, veterinary, and more. City Drug, your local hometown pharmacy, working to make life better for you, your family, and your pets. At the corner of 10th and Main, Evanston. Stop in today.
Serving Wyoming since 1941, Plains Tire is Wyoming's oldest and largest tire dealer with great locations throughout the state. They'll get you the right tires that offer the best results for your vehicle at the lowest prices, guaranteed. Plus, you can go to any Plains Tire Pro dealer with their nationwide warranty service. And check out their Plains Tire phone app.
Come down and see us at Plains Tires on 157 Bear River Drive for all your automotive needs. Hablamos también español.
It's the Chevy Employee Discount Sale going on now at Auto Farm Castle Rock Chevrolet in Evanston. You pay what employees pay. What does that mean? Total savings of up to $11,000 on the remaining 2017s and select 2018s. And with a trade-in assist of up to $3,000, the time to buy is now. Auto Farm is stuffed with vehicles. It's the Chevy Employee Discount Sale going on now at Auto Farm. You pay what employees pay.
Auto Farm Castle Rock Chevrolet. We're a different kind of dealer.
When traveling with your family, remember that everyone is happier with a good night's rest and a full belly. To make your family trip the best ever, plan to stay at the gorgeous Hilton Garden Inn Casper with spacious guest rooms, a beautiful indoor pool and hot tub, and delicious family restaurant. You'll find everything you need to have a happy family, which means a happy trip. The Hilton Garden Inn Casper. Call for reservations today, 307-266-1300. Back at halftime, where the Lady Wolves from Green River are leading our Lady Buffaloes from Mountain View by 9. Score is 30-21 here at halftime at the Bridger Valley tournament that's going on this week. As we said at the start of the broadcast, if either of the Lyman Lady Eagles, who are playing right now over in Lyman High School, if they lose their game or if Mountain View loses this game, then we are going to move into the auxiliary gym here in the Mountain View High School and bring you the Big Piney Mountain View boys game at 3:30 this afternoon. If these two ladies teams should both win, that will put them, arch rivals, Mountain View and Lyman, against each other in the championship game, which will be played at 6:30 tonight. If that is the case, where both of them are playing for that championship game, we'll get our cameras over there and bring that to you tonight at 6:30 right here on mylocalradio.com. I'd like to thank Diamondville Collision Center out of Diamondville, Wyoming, one of our great sponsors here on mylocalradio.com. The owner, Terry Rogers, offers laser measuring that gets you back to factory specs. You get in a crash, they'll take it in and hook up this laser measuring device and make sure that your frame is right back to where it was when it came off the factory off the factory assembly line. I also have rental cars and towing service and detailing and all kinds of things to help you when you need help with your vehicle. The Diamondville Collision Center at 201 Sublet Avenue in Diamondville. Call 877-3860 and talk to them about your automotive repair needs. You know, one of the great things about broadcasting here in our corner of the state, in fact, all over the state, we cover games in Idaho, all over the state of Utah. We cover games all over the state of Wyoming. We specifically follow the Rich County Rebels out of Randolph, Utah. They're a 1A team out of Utah. We follow Lyman High School and Mountain View High School out of the Bridger Valley, and we follow Evanston High School out of Evanston, Wyoming, and they are a 4A school across the state of Wyoming. So you get a lot of sports action, but one thing that we find no matter where we go is you always run into great people that oftentimes are related. It kind of makes me laugh because I can be down in Duchesne, Utah and run into somebody I knew 20 years ago and it's like I just barely met him. Well, that's kind of like Diamondville Collision Center sponsoring, being one of our sponsors here for Bridger Valley Sports on mylocalradio.com. Just a people all over the region supporting each other, and that's what they do. So if you enjoy these broadcasts, we appreciate you listening, but make sure you let our sponsors know that you heard about them on the radio and online at mylocalradio.com. We would appreciate that very, very much. Coming up next week for all of our teams, I talked about us covering Rich County Rebels out of Randolph, Utah, Evanston High School out of Evanston, Wyoming, and Mountain View and Lyman High Schools out of the Bridger Valley. All 4 of those teams, boys and girls, are going to be at the Flaming Gorge Classic next Thursday, Friday, and Saturday. And between our sports director for KNYN, the voice of the Evanston Red Devils, Jake Hibbard, and the voice of the Rebels, the Rich County Rebels, Ryan Steinacourt, we are, I think, the way we have this schedule figured out, we are going to bring you every game, both boys and girls, from all 4 schools over a 3-day period. That is something to look forward to. Some of those games will actually air at 99.1 KNYN out of Evanston. Others will air off of 98.3. That's KADQ out of Evanston. But all of them will be seen via video and play-by-play right here at mylocalradio.com. So if you like basketball, mark Thursday, Friday, and Saturday on your calendar next weekend for the Flaming Gorge Classic, as mylocalradio.com will be there in force, bringing you all kinds of great basketball action. We're looking forward to it. Hope you are too. We're at halftime. The Green River Lady Wolves are leading the Mountain View Lady Buffaloes by a score of 30-21 on our mylocalradio.com scoreboard. We have a couple of minutes before they're going to tip off for the third quarter. We're going to take a quick break. We will be back. You're listening to Mountain View Buffalo basketball on mylocalradio.com.
You're in good hands when you choose Dr. Stosage and Dr. Buick at Wyoming Dental Specialties for dental implants and wisdom tooth extractions. They work with passion and focus. They use techniques and technologies that are modern and precise. With 2 decades of experience, their skills are highly specialized. If you need teeth extractions or dental implants placed, come see Dr. Stosage or Dr. Buick at Wyoming Dental Specialties, 50 Park Road, or call us at 307-789-9034.
Welcome to Chad's Automotive. How can I help you?
You know you have the best mechanic when you find yourself referring your friends to him. A large number of customers at Chad's Automotives are referrals from other satisfied customers. Chad and his team are honest and do their best for every single customer. When you think about it, if you wouldn't refer your mechanic to a friend, you're probably using the wrong mechanic. Call Chad's Automotive today. Everything from routine maintenance to major repair. 307-789-8263. That's 307-789-8263.
Live video stream coming your way from Mountain View High School in Mountain View, Wyoming, here on mylocalradio.com. They're at halftime, where the Lady Wolves from Green River are leading the Lady Buffaloes by 9, 30-21. They're about ready to get underway in the third quarter. I want to thank Julie Burley for operating our cameras today. Last night I was in Lyman covering the first 2 games of our broadcast from this tournament, the Bridger Valley tournament that's going on yesterday and today here in Bridger Valley. Covered the Lyman boys and Lyman girls in their games last night. Got some help on the camera from the junior varsity teams, the girls and boys. They did a great job. I want to thank them very much for helping us out to bring the camera and the video angle to you, and thanks to Julie today for all that she's doing, so we can bring you these video streams at mylocalradio.com. Thanks, guys. Thanks, Julie. Whistle blows, the players take the court. I pick up my clipboard. Ready to get underway here in the third quarter. As I said, the Wolves up by 9. 30-21 over the Buffaloes. Wolves inbound, across the timeline. Dewey with the ball. She drives it in, tries to pass it out, and it's taken away. Fast drive going on for the Buffaloes. Lose a little bit of control, but they kick it back outside to Stevens. She throws it off to Herford, who tries to put in a three-pointer. It's rebounded, and the fast break ensues. The layup is missed, but a foul is called on Mountain View. It's a 2-shot foul. She was in the process. Foul will go against Haley Stevens. Have her for 3 fouls. And the first one does not fall for Dewey. First Bank in Mountain View has a great website, all kinds of excellent services that you can take advantage of 24 hours a day. It's First Bank. That's the number 1, firstbank-online.com. Second free throw is no good. They fight for the rebound. It goes out of bounds. It looks like they're pointing towards Mountain View's direction. Mountain View will take the ball out of bounds. Bring it down the court. Passing it around as they down into the side to Timms, who tries to get underneath the basket, but they push her too far under the basket. She has to kick it back out. They whip it around the horn again. This is Georgis. The pass tipped, but Bugas was able to go out and pick it up still. She's holding it, bouncing it out at the top of the key. Now back into the corner. Out to Georgis at the top of the key. Tried to get it into Timms. It's taken away by the Wolves. They set up a fast break all the way down to the other end, and it is in for Dewey. 2 points in this third quarter. First 2 points of the third quarter for either team. Now it's into the paint, back out, down to the baseline, and Haley Hereford tries driving the baseline. She gets blocked, and they're putting up a foul on number 33, Hicks. Her second foul. First free throw, no good for Hereford. She'll take her second try here. And that one went to one side of the basket, the other free throw to the other side. No points. It's going to be out of bounds for Green River. Dewey takes it across the timeline. Kicks it off to the left side to Dewey. Back out to Heiser. Into the middle to Hicks. She tries the shot. It's off the rim. The rebound down to Georgis. Drives all the way end to end. Kicks it back out to Bugas. They whip it around the horn. Back and forth. Now it goes into Tim. She's at the top of the... Well, now it's back outside. Couldn't get anything going. Inside, outside. Now they're driving into the hoop for the layup. That is Lindy Hereford with her first 2 of this quarter and this half. Each team only scored 2 points in this third quarter, but with that drive, Heiser will be going to the free throw line. Foul on Georgis. That's her second of the game. And the first one is through. Both of those made free throws. Now it's Mountain View's time. Into the paint, in and out. They drive the baseline, and it goes up. 2 points goes down for Haley Hereford. Each team with 4 points here in the third quarter. On the MyLocalRadio.com scoreboard. Ooh, some elbowing and bumping going in away from the ball, but that didn't stop the drive from producing 2 points. And now Mountain View gets it into the paint. Timms down low, tries to back it in. It's blocked and pushed out by the Wolves, who immediately throw it out of bounds, turn it back over to the Buffaloes. And they're whistling a dead ball, so they're going to redo the inbounds play. There was a team member of the Wolves that was trying to get in during that break. So they backed it up. Now it's back in. Hereford out to to Bugas. Cross-court pass goes out of bounds, and the Buffaloes will turn it over. Wolves will have it out of bounds from the sideline down at the Mountain View side of the court. Heiser brings it across the timeline. 4:18 left in this, the third quarter of action. Heiser gets it inside, can't quite control it. They're fighting over it. They're going to call a jump ball. Jump ball between Tiana Crowder, who was trying to maintain control for the Wolves, and one of the Buffaloes. That'll give it Buffaloes the possession. Possession arrow goes to them. Hewitt with the ball, top of the key, inside to Timms. Back out to Bugas. Whirl it around the horn. This is a three-point attempt. Charity Harmon knocks down a three-pointer for the Buffaloes. Pushing hard and fast for the Wolves. They get it up. Shot attempt is up. No good. The rebound comes down. And a fast break, breaking out and then slowed back. They pulled back. They're going to set up their offense. It goes inside to Tim. She drives down the center of the paint, tries the layup. Lots of defense fighting for the ball. And there is another jump ball called underneath the basket, the Buffaloes basket. This will, possession arrow, be for the Wolves this time. They get the inbound play. 3:13 left in third quarter action here in Mountain View this afternoon, as the Wolves lead the Buffaloes 36-28. Wolves with the ball. Throwing it up. Little hook shot coming off the fingers of Heiser. Goes in for the layup over a whole bunch of defenders. 2 more points on the board for the Wolves. 10-point lead. And now at the other end, the Wolves steal it away. Trying to open up the fast break. It didn't work. They pull it back, and they'll set up their offense. Off wide right from 3 points. That's going down for Dewey. 3 points gives her 5 points on the quarter. And now it's inside to Timms for the Buffaloes. Back outside. Driving in is Bugas. She throws it up. They're saying not going to work. Foul before the shot. Turn it over to, she must have traveled. So it wasn't a foul, it was just a travel, but it was a turnover. It goes back to the Wolves. Now they're driving for the middle, kick it back out. Now drive from the other side into the paint. The foul is called. This is going to go against Lindy Hereford. This is her second. That is going to pit. Is that Turner at the line? Can't quite see her number from where I'm at. 35. Yes, it is Turner at the line for Green River. Making some personnel adjustments. And it goes down for Turner. I have her with 3 points in the game. Back at the Mountain View end of the court. Passing it around the horn. Setting up their offense. Georges over to Hereford. Down inside to the other Hereford. And the foul is called. 25, that will be a foul against Brady for Green River. And Buffaloes will have the ball out of bounds under their own basket. Georges goes out, a three-point attempt by Stevens, missed, fighting for the rebounds. Green River comes up with it. Too late to run a fast break, but they come across the timeline. Three-point from way up on top. Knocked down by Brady. Nobody for Green River was moving on the offense. She says, well, okay, I'll shoot it. Back on Mountain View's side of the court. They get it in to Hereford. She does a stutter step, comes around, makes the basket, and a foul is called on Crowder. So it's 2 points, goes in for Hereford. That's Lindy Hereford. And she will go to the line. One shot. Make it a three-point play. And she does. I have her for 5 points in the third quarter. Lindy Hereford. 50 seconds left in the quarter. Wolves have the ball. Trying to get inside the paint with the attack. No, now they're going to take a three. Way outside, long rebound come down by Stevens, and it is the Buffaloes on the attack. They slow it down, pull it back out. Georges has it on the wing, up to the top to Bugas. And from out of the corner, a missed shot. Rebound, Green River. And they're saying double dribble. Some excellent defense by Hereford. Didn't allow her to turn the corner that she wanted. Ended up with a double dribble. Turns the ball back over to the Buffaloes. They'll inbound under their own basket with 16 seconds left in the third quarter. Right under the basket. Beautiful inbounds. Lindy Hereford gets it, puts in the layup, and another 2 points goes up for Mountain View. Putting the pressure on, but Green River breaks it. They try an attempt. The rebound is long and comes down to Mountain View, and the buzzer goes off to end the third quarter. At the end of three, it is Green River 45, Mountain View 33 on our mylocalradio.com scoreboard. Commanding lead as we go into the fourth quarter for the Green River Wolves. We'll be back in a moment. You're listening to Mountain View Buffalo basketball on mylocalradio.com.
What lives in your ductwork? Creepy, crawly spiders, rodents, old pet hair and dander, dust. It's a fact. Whatever's lingering in your ductwork is the same thing you're breathing in the air.
I've got great news. The professionals at Landmark Plumbing and Heating have all the equipment needed to clean out the ductwork in your house. This is Lane Bowen, owner of Landmark Plumbing and Heating. Let us help you breathe easier by cleaning out your ductwork. Call us today to schedule an appointment. 789-8793.
Getting ready to get the fourth quarter underway. You see the Mountain View cheerleaders over there leading their student body in a cheer. Between the third and fourth quarter, it's a 12-point lead for the Lady Wolves. One more quarter to go. Once again, if either the Lyman Lady Eagles or the Mountain View Lady Buffaloes lose the contest that they're in right now, Lyman is playing over in Lyman High School, then we will bring you the Mountain View Big Piney game at 3:30 this afternoon. If both of them win, they'll be in the championship game, and we'll bring that game to you at 6:30 tonight. MyLocalRadio.com. Out of the corner, three-pointer drained for Stevens to start the first quarter, or the fourth quarter in scoring. Wolves bring it down, drive into the paint, bounces off the front of the rim. She picks up her own rebound, does Dewey. She sends it outside. Now they're trying to set it back up. Heiser out at the top, sends it over to Hicks, who sends it cross court to Dewey, back to Heiser, back to Hicks. Attempts the three, long rebound goes to Green River. Drive into the paint and kick it out. A big three off the front of the rim, no good. Rebound come down to Mountain View. Ali Bugas. And Hereford puts up a three. That rims out. And Georges comes up with the rebound. Sends it over to Bugas, who drops it into the paint to Timms. Sends it back out to Georges, to Bugas, into the corner. And now down low in the paint to Timms. Misses the layup. But Georges comes in for the rebound, kicks it out for a three-point attempt. That comes down. They're saying it's going to go the Wolves' way. I thought it went off a couple of the Lady Wolves. I didn't see any Mountain View players in the vicinity where the ball went out of bounds, but Wolves have it nonetheless. That could have been an over and back real easy. That was lucky she landed where she did. Attempt at the basket, no good. Rebound comes down to Timms, who hands it back to Stevens. Brings it across the timeline to Georges. Back to Stevens. Inside to Timms, who tries the basket and is fouled immediately by number 23. Number 23, that is Angelovich. Timms will go to the free throw line for 2. And misses her first one. We would like to thank Bradshaw's Home and Glass, where they have windshields for all automotive. They have glass for all flat glass needs in your house, all brands of tires. They do all kinds of things. Roofing, shingles, metal roofing, they do it. Bradshaw's Home and Glass, right here in Lyman, Wyoming. Wolves bringing it down. Broke the press. They get it in to the paint. She pivots, takes it up, does Heiser, and misses the basket. The rebound comes down to Mountain View. Down in under their own basket. Kicking it around. Timms has it at the top of the key. Over to the side. That is a shot from Harmon. Drops for 3. That is her second 3 of the day. It may be her third 3 of the day. I think that is her third 3. She had one in the first quarter, too. Taken away by Mountain View. And the three-point attempt doesn't make it. This time it does go off the toe of Stevens. This will turn the ball over. Out of bounds play for the Green River Wolves. We're in fourth quarter. 5:13 left in the game on the MyLocalRadio.com scoreboard. A 5-point lead now for Green River as they are whittling away at that lead. They were down by 11 at the end of the 3. We're going to take a quick break. We'll be back with more fourth quarter action. You're listening to Mountain View Buffalo Basketball on MyLocalRadio.com.
Superior Rental is Evanston's only full-service rental equipment store. We have what you need to get the job done. Backhoes, trenchers, excavators, air compressors, jackhammers, concrete tools, hammer drills, aerators, tillers, power rakes, forklifts, log splitters, tables and chairs, popcorn, snow cone, and cotton candy machines. Alright, you get the picture. You don't have to own when you can rent from Superior Rental, 371 Prospector Drive in Evanston.
And we're back to fourth quarter here in Mountain View Gymnasium, Mountain View, Wyoming, a beautiful facility with the Bridger Valley Basketball Tournament. Getting the seasons underway for, I want to say there's 8 teams, 8 different schools here for this weekend's tournament. This is Mountain View against Green River. Green River up by 5 with 5 minutes left in the fourth quarter. Mountain View has been making a run. When the fourth quarter opened, they had an 11-point lead. They've got it down to just a 5-point lead, does Mountain View. And there they forced a turnover. The ball goes out of bounds. They will be able to bring it in. Looks like the ball is going to be coming in to Bugas. She sends it over to Hereford in the wing, who gets it into the paint, down into Stevens in the paint, to Hereford, back to Bugas, and knocked away by Green River. They're still fighting for the ball. And the pass, fast break, way up high off the glass, and it looks like it's going to be a jump ball on the rebound attempt. But they're going to give it to Green River. There's been so many jump balls in this game, I lost track of who had it. Green River gets the arrow. They get the inbounds under their own basket. Birch out at the top. She hands it off to Crowder, who gives it to Dewey. Back to Crowder, trying to get it down inside, and it looks like number 23, that is Angelovich, is going to get fouled in the attempt of a shot, so that will put Green River at the line. The foul will go against Timms. That's her 4th foul of this game. And Crowder misses the first. No, Angelovich, excuse me, misses the first of the 2 free throws. Try her second attempt here. And that drops in for a Green River point. 6-point lead now on the MyLocalRadio.com scoreboard. Looking to get it inside. The pass deflected, but it right back into the hands of Bugus. Down in the corner, the 3-pin shot is up. It's no good. Long rebound goes to Green River. Haley Herford brings it down, drives it all the way down, passes off to the corner, down low to Hicks. Now it's about out of the top of the key. Cross court. This is Angelovich with an attempt. Rebound goes to Herford, Lindy Herford. She takes it across the timeline. It is tapped by one of the Lady Wolves, and it goes out of bounds to Mountain View. 3:42 left. 6-point lead for the Green River Lady Wolves on the MyLocalRadio.com scoreboard. Mountain View with the ball. Stevens at the top of the key. Bugus over to the side, all the way across court to Stevens. Attempts the 3-point, doesn't make it, but it is Bugus with the rebound. She tries to turn and put it back up and is fouled. Angelovich with the foul, called for the foul. This will put Bugus, it should be a 2-point foul as she was in the act of shooting. And Bugus with a point, making it a 5-point game again. 3:24 left in the game. Bugus' second attempt is good. It is a 4-point game. 3:22 left. Pass goes in under the basket, but there's defense there, and it's errant pass taken away, can't quite be handled, and another jump ball being called as Haley Herford couldn't control the dribble, kind of got out. She tried to pick it up, and it was immediately latched onto by one of the Lady Wolves. Looks like the arrow was pointing towards Mountain View, though. They inbound it. Their ball, Bugus at the top of the key, trying to set it up. Stevens off to the right side of the key. Timms down in the corner. Back out to Bugus. Decides, let's look at the other side. No, let's get it back to Stevens. Trying to get it into Timms. It is intercepted by Dewey for Green River. They push it down, but the defense is there for Mountain View. They have to kick it back out. This is Heiser handling the ball all the way around. She finally gives it off. Down in the corner, a 3-point attempt put up and knocked down by Dewey. That was from downtown. Out in the corner. Mountain View setting up their offense. Down inside, back outside. This is Stevens for 3. Bounces off the rim. And it's Dewey with the rebound. Green River bringing it back. Get it across the timeline, back into the hands of Dewey, back to Heiser. Heiser just stands with the ball way out, almost the half-court line. Now they get it inside from the foul line. That is a 2-point shot for Birch. She was just wide open. They were trying to run some time off the clock, but she was so open, she had to take that shot. Opens up a 9-point lead for Green River with a minute 36 on the clock and thrown away. Turned around and thought she was throwing it at one of her own players. Instead, she threw it right to Dewey, who turned and drove it all the way to the basket for the layup and another 2 points. So now an 11-point lead once again on the MyLocalRadio.com scoreboard. It's 53-42 for the Lady Wolves with a minute and a half left in this game. We'd like to thank Benedict's Market and True Value from here in Mountain View. You'll find them at 950 North Highway 414. And, of course, you knew that if you've ever been to Bridger Valley because, well, Benedict's Market and True Value, they've been here for, since 1938? So you can't miss them. They're right on the highway. They do so much for their community. Benedict's Market and True Value. Thank you for your sponsorship. I'd like to thank Scott's Auto Body and Glass, too. They're out of Lyman. They help us with our broadcasts. Body work, all makes of vehicles and trucks, chip repair on your windshield replacement, bed liners, auto alignments, paint your vehicle, on and on. Scott's Auto Body and Glass, 125 Reese Road in Lyman. Call 786-4400 for details. Buzzer sounds calling the teams back onto the court. Last minute and a half of action in this game will determine which of these teams goes into the championship game tonight at 6:30. The other team will play, varsity girls, the other team will play at 6:30 at the Lyman Middle School this evening. That'll just be a consolation bracket game, but it gives them the experience early in the season, and that's what this tournament is all about. Seeing teams and working on your skills, developing the motor skills and the muscle memory that will make these teams much better as the season goes on. Bugas goes to the line. Misses the first one. Second one is good. 10-point lead for Green River. They have the ball. They break the full court pressure from downtown. A three-point attempt by Dewey. It gets away. A long rebound goes to Mountain View. Dewey putting some pressure on the ball handler. They get it across the timeline. Bugas at the top of the key, driving in, looking to kick out, but the defender was in the way. This is Harmon. She puts it off to Hereford. Hereford drives into the paint, and she is fouled. Number 34, Palmer with the foul. No, 35. I missed one of his fingers. 35. That is Turner with the foul. Did she make that one? No, Hereford missed the first one. She makes the second one. Lindy Hereford. 49 seconds left. Just passing it around, playing keep away. Saying, come back and help me. And now the foul committed by Lindy Hereford. Stops the clock with 32 seconds. And the thing is Mountain View still has fouls to give. They're not in the bonus yet. They can give another foul without going into the bonus. If Green River keeps playing keep away, that's what they need to do. Just go up and get a foul, but then again with 20 seconds and being down by 8 points, it would be quite the comeback if they were able to pull that one off. Broadcast being brought to you by Bridger Valley Electric, your touch-tone energy cooperative. Bridger Valley Electric. Inbounds pass goes into Green River, full court press, going hard with Mountain View. And again, Green River goes back to play keep away. They almost throw it away. It almost goes out of bounds, but Dewey able to recover it over on the far sidelines, and that's the end of the game. It is over. with the final score on the MyLocalRadio.com scoreboard of Green River 53 and the Lady Buffaloes 45, is that what I saw? 53. Got to write this down before I forget it. 53, 45, an 8-point victory for the Lady Wolves. So with that, Lady Wolves have lost. I still haven't found out what happened with the Lady Eagles from Lyman in a match that they were playing at the same time we were bringing you this game. But if Lyman won that game, they will advance to the championship round tonight at 6:30. They'll go up against this Green River team that you just saw. In the meantime, the Lady Mountain View Buffaloes, they are going to be playing at 6:30 in the auxiliary gym, and they will go up against the team that lost between Lyman and I want to say Cokeville was the team that was playing Lyman over in Lyman High School at this time. So anyway, that's going on. We're going to drag up our cameras and we're going to walk across the Commons area here at Mountain View High School. We're going to set back up and bring you the Mountain View boys against the Big Piney Punters. I saw Big Piney last night. They were pretty impressive going up against the Lyman boys. Kind of a fast team, so it should be a good matchup. That game will start at 3:30. That's when we're going to be back on the video stream here at MyLocalRadio.com. So join us for that if you will. It'll be the Big Piney Punchers and the Mountain View Buffalo at 3:30 right here at MyLocalRadio.com/Mountain View. Well, we'll wrap up this broadcast. This presentation of Bridger Valley Basketball on MyLocalRadio.com has been brought to you by these supporting businesses, including Rocky Mountain Yeti Group, Wyoming Dental Specialties, West Star Printing, Chad's Automotive, Rocky Mountain Signs, and Auto Farm Castle Rock Chevrolet. The proceedings have been a wholly owned production of Old West Media Incorporated, no portion of which can be used or rebroadcast without the express written consent of the aforementioned rights holder. Executive producer is Val Cook. We thank our office manager, Kayleen Anderson, and our sales manager, Julie Burley, along with KNYN Sports Director, Jake Hibbard, KADQ Sports Director, Ryan Steinekert, website manager, Sean Hendo, and productions assistants, Kate Bolender and AJ Lamb. We want to thank you, our watchers and listeners, and the biggest thanks of all goes out to our sponsors. Make sure you let them know that you appreciate these broadcasts, and we invite you to come and visit our website, MyLocalRadio.com, for archived games and other fun information. Thanks for joining us on this presentation of Bridger Valley Sports on MyLocalRadio.com. Until 3:30, you have a good afternoon.